Perfect. Hey, how y'all doing, man? It's Coach Haywood with Connected Athletes at the Spotlight Podcast. I'm here today with a promising young middle linebacker from Round Rock High School, Carter Wagner. Carter, how you doing, brother? You doing all right?
Yes, sir. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good. I cannot complain at all, man. I appreciate you being here with us today, man. It's a big deal. I just want to chop it up with you, bro. Like Coach Williams said, this is just a conversation, man. So don't feel any pressure on anything. We're literally just talking. We'll go through a little bit of academics, talk about school, talk about football, but we're also going to just talk about you. So remember that we're talking about you. That's the most important thing. All right. So just to start it off, man, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do, things like that.
I'm Carter Wagner, first off. Um, I'm just I guess you could say I'm a people person. I just love talking to people, interacting with people. I love playing football, love interacting with my teammates and just bonding with them and just being a team player.
I feel that. And then family wise, brother, sister, you stay with your mom and dad. Who you got?
I stay with my mom and my dad. I have an older brother who is 24 now. It's probably one of my closest people I talk to mostly. But yeah, I stay with my mom and dad. They're really my rocks. Um, that's about it.
I got you. Did your brother, what's his name?
Hunter Wagner.
Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Did you play football, basketball, do any sports?
He played football in high school, but his junior and senior he tore his left ACL twice.
Dang, yeah, that's gonna pretty much make you be done. You tear it twice, so I don't wish that on anybody. Was he a linebacker as well?
No, he played A back at Round Rock, which is
Okay.
basically a slot receiver.
Okay, yeah, I got you, man. So I went to Vista Ridge,
Mhm.
and I don't know if right now it's a great thing to say that because Vista Ridge, they're rocking lately, but when it wasn't as great to say that I go to Vista Ridge. So I will say that. But we played Round Rock, we lost. So, but I do I do understand it a little bit. So, what do you do? I mean, besides football, you play any other sports, or is football it for you?
Basically, the only other thing I do school wise is sports is I throw shot put and disc.
Okay.
But other than that, it's really just football.
And what are you JV varsity track? What you looking on that?
JV varsity. We didn't really because first year was like last year was the first year I really took it seriously,
Got
and
you.
got cut short, so I didn't really know what I was yet. But I was thinking I was making varsity because I was making some good progress in it.
Man, that's all that matters, man. That's good. So let's put it this way. So you like to do track, you like to play football. Other than the sports thing though, so if I was to come in and literally be a fly on the wall in Carter's life, like what would I see you doing besides stuff for Round Rock High School? Like what else do you do?
Um, really hang out with my friends. That's one thing I do a lot. Like I really just I'm always with my friends. I'm always just hanging out with them. If I'm not with my friends, I'm playing games with them.
Got you.
If I'm just not with them, then I'm relaxing, kicking back, anything to be honest.
I feel that. Friends, they play football with you, or they're just friends outside the football program?
Most of them played football with me, but I have some friends that aren't in football with me.
Okay, I feel that. That's good. I don't think a lot of people understand how good it is to be balanced, and so we get so used to being with our small group, our small circle, which there's nothing wrong with that. But as a football player, and this is going to go through to the college level, and hopefully one day in the league, man, we get so used to being with those same group of people, and that we forget that there's people out there that don't do what we do, but have our same interests at heart and things like that we can make great friends with. There's people that are in the band, and you got people that might be in the debate club. You just never know. And so that's good. Always keep it balanced. Don't just feel like you got to hang out with just the ball players, man. So let me ask you something. So I said college, and then I said NFL. So if I broke it down and say, okay, college, you have to pick where you want it to be. Are you like a guy that wants to stay in Texas? Or are you like, man, I kind of want to get out of state, things like that? What are you looking at?
It's a little bit of both because I don't want to go too far, but I don't want to stay like right in the dead center of Austin.
I feel that. So dream school would be?
I don't really think I got a dream school. I'll really just go where everybody will take me.
I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's say you get through it. Somebody takes you. You go through a couple years, and it comes on draft day, man. Who's sitting there with you at your table when they call your name to go get your jersey and get your hat and take that picture?
Definitely my mom and my dad. My brother for sure, and his fiance. I mean, unless I have a girlfriend, but probably definitely those four.
Hey man, I like it, man. Family first. I feel that. Well, that's good, man. I love to hear it. So you say you do stuff with your friends, play games, and like that. Uh, what do you do now? This is a big question, and this is actually kind of a question. What do you do, in a sense, to give back to your community? So it's always when you get in college, and you know that day that you become playing for a program. I played college ball for a few years, and every season and really every semester, we're doing something to give back to our community to thank them for helping us and supporting us and whatnot. So, what do you do to give back to your community? And it doesn't have to be football affiliated. I'm just talking about anything. What does Carter do to give back to Round Rock?
Well, it kind of got slowed down because of COVID and everything when it hit. But my mom did sign us up for more recently for signing up as at the local food bank to like give back to our community now that COVID's dying down some.
That's good, man. That's perfect, bro. I love that, and I mean, coaches are gonna love to hear that, because I mean, it's more than a game, and that's what it comes down to. So I definitely love to hear that, man. That's big. So school wise, favorite subject. You have to pick one. What you got?
Either math or history, just because math's always come to me, but I've always had this like weird passion for history and just learning about history in general.
Man, that's good. Got where you come from. Serious. So what do you got? 3.63? Is that what you're looking at, GPA? Hey, man, that's amazing. Are you taking some AP courses or some dual credit courses? How are you doing that?
This year I'm taking my pre-AP math, but I also plan on taking some ACT classes to get them out of the way this year.
That's smart, man. Go ahead and knock it out. So math, history, your favorite. Is it a specific type of history, or is it just history in general?
Just history in general.
I like it, man. One teacher, you have to pick one teacher that has helped you make it through, just all the way to this your junior year right now, and just helping you make it through. That's been there for you the whole time. That you will want to shout out and just say thank you for. Who would it be?
Probably my second grade teacher, Miss Carnero, just because like she taught me how to like make school easier on myself and just I was so little that it really didn't make sense to me and I was still having trouble with school. And she just kind of pushed me to be like, you can have fun with this and it can be passionate and just easy for you if you just put the effort into it.
I feel that. That's good. So what kind of learner are you? Like, me, I'm a kinesthetic. I gotta actually use my hands to do it. But you have people that are auditory, that are visual. What helped you grasp the lesson better?
Definitely visual and verbal because I like being able to like hear it, but I'll sometimes like I have to be like visual and be able to see what they're doing so I can like put them like let's say it's like math and I can put the numbers in there and then just do it myself in my head.
I feel that. So if one thing that and you'll get used to it, because I mean, with the stats and everything that I see from you, and I got to watch some of your highlights on Huddle, and then one of the ones I watched most recently was the first four games of the 2020 season, and then of course I had to watch you against Vista Ridge and see how you did them boys over there. But if I came by and walked by your class, because that's what they do. They do class checks every day when you get to the college level. Where would I see you in the class?
Definitely in the front. I
Okay.
like to be like right there in the teacher. So like if I get like caught behind or if I lose track, I can always just be like, can I get some help here? Just if somebody else needs help, I can help them as well.
I feel that. And that's what they're going to see, bro. That's what they're going to expect. Just know that as a from a student athlete to a college to a high school coach, because I would do it as a high school coach too. and I coach some guys that BJ Foster who plays for UT, Tamarick Williams who plays for SMU. Like I've coached some Quincy Addison played for Texas Tech, and we were on them like white on rice. Like every single day, we need to make sure y'all sit in the front. Pay attention, get the grades because they're most important. And so when you get to that college level, they're gonna do that same thing. They're gonna walk by, they're gonna look through that window, and if you are not in the front row, you're gonna find out that you weren't in the front row as soon as you get back to the weight room. So definitely keep that up because it's a big deal. So what do you want to major in when you get to school?
Um, Probably business, just because my brother, like he lived here for a little bit during quarantine, and watching what he did, it just kind of like it seemed pretty cool to do. And he has a business degree, so I'm thinking, why not do the same thing he does?
What does he do?
He what does it say healthcare software sales.
Okay. Hey, sales is big.
Yeah, he,
Sales is big. My cousin's the orthopedic sales rep. Sales are huge, man. And
yeah.
so does he have his own LLC? Like he has his own business?
No, he works. So I think it's HCA that they work for, but they basically like when you go to the doctor's office and they give you like whenever they put your information in the computer, they basically run that software that they're using to put your information in. And so his job is to go out to like different medical companies and sell it to them.
Okay.
And it just seems like something that would be interesting and that I'd have a fun time doing.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a few questions about sports wise. So, so tell me why football?
I mean, I really just grew up with it, especially with my brother and him being so much older than me.
Mhm.
I kind of watched him play it, so it kind of grew on me as I grew up.
Okay.
I mean, it's Texas, so everybody watches football, and so I've been on football since I was about 5 years old. So I think that's been a major part of why I chose football as a main sport of mine.
All right. And what kind of guy are you? Are you a weight room guy? Are you a film guy? Are you just a game day guy? What describes Carter the best that coaches would know how to work for you?
I think I'm a little bit of all three, because especially this week since our first week of playoffs, I've been putting more effort into film.
Okay.
And like today, whenever we were lifting, like I lift with my buddy, and we were just like, we need to go harder. It's our first week of playoffs. We need to prove ourselves, and we're just going after it, especially more now since we're entering playoffs.
Yeah. Who y'all
And
got first
then,
round?
we have like Travis.
I'll go get it. Let's go. I
Yeah,
like that. All right. You got to work hard for that program for sure. You do any special teams?
I do long snapping and short snapping for PA10.
Hey, that is people don't understand how important the snappers are, man. That is big. I love it, man. You can get a full scholarship just off of that alone.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
yeah. So hey, take that and run with it, bro. I love it. Let me ask you about two more, and then I want to do a quick little speed thing for you, and then I'm gonna let you give a pitch so these college coaches can hear what you want them to hear. So if you defined leadership for me in a quick sentence, how would you define it?
I think leadership is somebody that can show people the right path and the path that's leaded to like the most success and how to get there.
I'm
And
like, keep going.
I think the way I can lead about it on my team is, especially on the field, whenever like our heads are down or somebody makes like a mistake, we always know how to lead each other and cheer each other up to get back at the next play and do something good and lead each other to the more success as we gain it as a team.
I feel that. I like that. So, do you see yourself if you had to pick? Let's say a team is 100%, and you can be in the top 10, that middle 80, or that bottom 10. Where do you see yourself at on your team?
Hmm. I'm gonna say the top 10,
Okay.
especially because I'm the mic and like I have to lead everybody, especially like the front seven,
Mhm.
because those are like my guys.
Yeah,
The guy,
quarterback of the defense.
we get down and dirty with each other on that O line. I mean,
Okay.
we really just the meat of the defense.
I feel that. All right. Well, that's good, man. That's what I just wanted to know. I mean, that's a tough thing because it's hard to be honest on that. Because some guys gonna say everybody wants to sound the top 10, but I mean, it's okay to be the middle 80. It just means you're pulling that bottom 10 up to you as you work to get up to the top. So I feel that. I'm gonna ask you quick questions. It's just this or that. You can't think about it. You just got to answer it. All right, just like that. All right. Here we go. Phone call or text?
Phone call.
Bench or squat?
Squat.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Work hard or play hard?
Play hard.
Car or truck?
Car.
Batman or Superman?
Superman.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
Super Bowl or NBA Finals?
Super Bowl.
Snapchat or Instagram?
Snapchat.
Biggie or Tupac?
Biggie.
Okay. I like it. All right, bro. Well, look, when we finish, we're gonna finish this up, but I want to finish it with you. Okay. So, you gave about 30 seconds, man, and I want you to give. It's called the elevator pitch. If you got 30 seconds with a guy on the elevator to tell him what he needs to know about you as to why you're the guy for him. You got 30 seconds to give it. I want you to give it to it right now. So I want you to look straight in the camera and tell every coach what they need to know about you and why they should sign you. Go ahead.
I think you should pick me because I know how to lead a defense. I'm a hard worker. I get after in the classroom, in the weight room, especially on the field. I know how to lead. I'm a great team player, and I really just know how to get after it.
I love it, man. Well, coaches, y'all heard it here first. My boy Carter Wagner from Round Rock High School. Great grades, great ethic, and a heck of a kid, man. So if you're watching, look out for this guy because he's going to be somebody special to grab in the future. I promise you that. Carter, man, we appreciate you being on the Spotlight Podcast. We're definitely going to keep our eye on you, and we 100% will be in touch with you, all right? So go work hard. Lead your team to a great victory against Lake Travis, man. I wish you guys the best of luck. And if you need anything from us, you know how to reach us. All right, man?
All right, you.
All right. Have a good night,
You
sir.
too.